What's up, YouTube? Profit for sure. A long time since I've hey Google play. Hey Google play. What the fuck was I gonna talk about? All right. First things first. This world sucks. Okay. Let's fucking get it out there. It's awful to see what's happening, and most people don't get it, and they won't fucking get it until it's way too. I mean, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, and look, I pray, man, that Jesus, God, comes down and wipes this evil cabal off the face of the fucking earth once and for all. Condemn Satan, all that good shit in the book of Revelation. But unfortunately, especially if you have children like I do, they're gonna have to. I mean, they already are. They're just going through. I really feel like an ass because I didn't realize. Well, I mean, I had a great childhood, but I don't think mid to late 40s, right? Been a TI for 3.5, going on 4 years. We all, any TI out there, knew what was coming. You just, once that starts happening, and you realize how many people are involved, it's like on a grand scale. And then, you start researching, and the next thing you know, you're a tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist. The difference between conspiracy theorists and someone that wears a tinfoil hat because for protection from having their mind zapped, and as silly as it sounds, it's real. Like, and I'm not even going to get into that, but I don't think tinfoil works, but I'm just saying it's real. If you have somebody that that luck's went to shit, think the person they used to be, it's very easy just to blame everything on drugs or whatever. But this thing is really like they're not so most people I think are targets and don't even know it. Like they're not aware. They just think they have the worst luck. For example, there's a movie called The Cooler. It's William H. Macy from that show, Shameless, on Showtime. It's that he's the Cooler. Alec Baldwin is this casino owner, and anybody that gets hot in the casino that's doing real well, killing the house and making lots of money. Casinos don't like that. Like corrupt governments. They don't like to see us win. So anybody that was hot and doing real well, they send over to Cooler, and this dude's luck, he just had an aura, his energy or whatever he brought, miserableness. He just would walk by the table and like whoever was rolling the dice, snake eyes, like crap out. And he just was everything he did, He goes to a diner and he goes to like put cream in his coffee and the thing's empty, and he goes put sugar in his coffee and that's empty, and he goes to reach for a spoon, he don't have one. Like he just, I laugh, but being a target, that's what your life kind of, like you start, it starts wearing on you where you just think everything is going to go wrong, and it doesn't always. But you know sometimes it goes really bad, but sometimes it goes the other way. I think God does still, he's still the most high, and he still controls things that they can't control. I don't care if they can read minds, predict the future, predict what I'm going to do and you're going to do, and what they're saying and what I'm saying. What are you going to say back? And that they played every single kind of psyop on me. I know who they send, and I hang out with them anyway because I don't care. Like I really, what the fuck? Like really, like, am I going to stay boxed up in a room and just my knees praying to God for to like help me through this and shit? Like, yeah, I've done that many times, in the first year probably, because any TIs that are on here that when I first start getting on the websites, I would listen to their testimonies. I've never done one, frankly, because I don't. I know it's late in the game to still be withholding information that I could give, but it could be damning to people that I love still, and I don't. I don't think I'm going to save the world by even exposing evil people. Fuck it. They know, and I know, and the powers to be knows that when this game's up, the big game, the big game of life, you will be judged. You'll be judged, each and every one of us. And hey Google, play. Yeah, I know, it's stupid to have this thing here. Hey Google, play Beethoven. That artist is only available for Google. Fuck you, bitch. But try this Google Play Music Ludwig and Beethoven station. This is dumb, right? Because essentially this is bugging my own house, but like I said, I don't care. See? Sometimes it will just, depending what I'm talking about, stop. Anyhow, I went on a tangent. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is, some days I feel really empowered, like I have in the past. Some days very few and far between, but like maybe I was targeted because I have something that they don't want me to blossom into. Or I know I did have a spiritual awakening before this shit happened, but it becomes, everything is such a psyop, and everyone is so manipulated, and everything is such a coincidence, it seems like. And people that swear to God they would never, ever, 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 ever hurt you, they're probably trying to hurt you. But like I said, like, I choose to roll with it and let the chips fall where they may. And I mean, nobody likes to be fucked over. But after you've been fucked over so many times in a short amount of time, you just expect it. And anything else that happens, you're happy. Like I already lost everything. You know what I'm saying? Like personally, not um, you know, not everything. I'm just saying, like my life, what I thought, like as I knew it, went, from here to fucking down there, and yo, I still didn't find it. Like tell love and my relationships with all the people I loved, they either passed away or died. They're still here, but died to me, and I died to them because it's no love. My only sibling got diagnosed with big C. And she's been having an awful time, and my heart breaks. But I had 3 friends just in the past year and a half die. Close friends, all young. Uh, I'm not gonna. It's not as. I don't know why I'm going on that. I'm just saying I know what loss is, and it hurts me. It pains me. That's why I made this video. I got a phone call from, let's just say, someone very, very close to me that I never spoke. I only spoke to about these things a few times because this person has a happy life, like a great life. You know what I mean? Great family, good people. Holidays are fun. Like they're just good-hearted, nice, hard-working people with a great family, nice family. You know, do any do anything for anybody. And one night I got drunk and I got upset because it was early on and I just went, blah, blah, blah. I just rocked her with all this craziness that falls upon us. And she didn't know she was like, what do you mean? Osama bin Laden, he what? What? Poppy seed fields and George Bush and what? New World Order. I just Colts, Walmart, underground tunnels, drones, aliens. What? Fucking just. And I saw early on that when you talk that crazy shit, either they don't want to believe it, or it's too scary for them to believe it, or they think you're batshit fucking crazy. It's one of those three. Where they know they're well aware about it, and they're one of them. So that's how it works. Like if they, it's just a no-win trying to explain your story. I have a Twitter account, targeted Patrick, and excuse me. I posted a picture of some crazy things happening. But the other night, I went down to where the bay down here, and there's some kind of insane looking animal. I didn't even know what it was. I didn't get out of my car, but and then there was it was just too bizarre of a situation to explain. But I took a picture and I posted it, and so I laugh now when these things happen because I mean, I can't even go into some of the things I've seen, some of the things they've done. Not even things, just things to, trumpets from the sky, UFOs, ghosts, all these things happen to me, 2016 forward. So I knew at least for 3.5 years that I was a sheep. I missed. I wasn't paying attention my whole life. I obviously was not paying attention. I went to Catholic school. I learned about God. I was a pretty bright kid. I always wondered what the Bible was talking about when they were always saying evil this, evil that, devil this, devil that, and like kill and thou shalt, just because I had such a good life. I was like, well, who's evil? Like, I mean, not saying I've seen a lot of bad things, but I'm saying, but like the Bible, I'm like, how bad could the things been back then? Like 2000, no one even had good guns or nothing. So if it was so damn evil, well, that's what targeting's led me. It led me to, from seeing the dark side of the world, I found the light. Good, evil, light, dark, Bloods, Crips, Black Panthers, skinheads. Like, there's always so kind of like God, Satan. You need the bad guy for there to be a good guy, so that way you decipher the difference. However, these people, if you want to call them that, that worship a different God, which is fine too. Satan, some of his, from the thing of Satan I read, basically like an eye for an eye, and I don't, sure, I don't, he has a point. Like God can be pretty mean too. I'm read Bible, but God ain't no joke. I'm like, don't play with that. But it leads me to I've been thinking about one of my, like, I'm as a big movie guy, not so much anymore because of Hollywood is just fucking run by the people that are destroying America, programming us. But to Ezekiel 25:17, the path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to destroy and poison my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee. Anyway, one of my favorite movies, Pulp Fiction, and that's some gangster shit, but like, if you think about that, what he says right there, that is, I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. I don't know. I don't want to make this too long. Just they're just thoughts I had. I have a lot more. Man, this thing never, ever, ever, ever stops. Ever, ever. All I can say is, God bless. Stay safe. Fucking prepare, man, because this fake ass mask bullshit. You know, they got bigger things planned. This round was a test, and that's why you know, make your anybody you love and any relationship you can save or anything you can do, be kind. Just try to do it. Just and pray. You know, pray, pray, and pray, because you know, I don't know if there's anything stop. It's a freight train, man, and it's coming. It's been coming, and I don't think there's any stopping it now. We just gotta, you know, what are you gonna do? I mean, powers and principalities. You just get on your knees and pray. Like there's no militias, there's no gangs, there's no fucking Superman. It's, you know, we're outnumbered, we're surrounded, outnumbered, surrounded, and the people are the most powerful thing, and they can't see. They're not blind, but they can't see. They can hear, but they ain't listening. That's what's up. And when you try to drop some truth, they don't want it. They don't want to hear it. And, you know, they just don't want to hear it. You know. All right. Oh, so I had a couple drinks tonight. The person I was talking to, who I wouldn't say sheep, but just never has been hip to like current affairs and what's going on, but she is on this. And she mentioned the food shortages, and she felt bad that you know, I said the kids. Her kid can't graduate. She can't go to an outside ceremony on a football field with all her best friends and get a diploma for which she earned. Waited her whole life, 18 years of her short life, for this diploma. And they're not letting, she'll get the diploma, but there's no graduation for these kids. COVID-19 concerns. But everybody can go to Walmart that day, the same day, the whole class at once, and buy fucking party hats. That's fine. Do you understand how stupid that is? Like, seriously? Do you fucking have any idea how stupid that is? Walmart is freaking off the hook busy. It's the only place open. That and the liquor stores. And dollar store. Like, and Target. Like, it's just, it's absurd. And I like the mask because people don't recognize me, and you know, so it's not bothering me. But I'm not wearing it because I'm scared of getting sick. I'm wearing it because everybody thinks that you need it, and if you don't wear it, they think you're gonna like cough on them. It's absurd. They're gonna have another wave, and this time they're starting a contact tracing. If someone heard that you were sick, like they'll snitch you out, and then you're gonna have these gangbuster fucking dudes coming in, shoving a fucking needle in your arm, sticking a thermometer on a thing on your head, shooting a gun at your head, a thermometer gun to see if you got a temperature, And if you don't, they're gonna give you the vaccine, which gives you the fucking virus or probably something, it just, and whisk you away. And if they don't whisk you away, they might whisk a family member away. Or, saw a thing on the news the other day where dogs have it now. Socially distance your pet. You fucking break, dude. It's just, I feel bad for who I talk to because they're not traumatized already, and they don't understand. They don't understand completely. Anyone who's not a TI doesn't understand completely. Like they might sense that they sense something's wrong, and they think that their opinion's gonna matter, and that they can like have a voice and it will be heard, and things will clear itself out. This is just getting out of hand, because people do feel powerful, but they're so scared of getting COVID-19, the coronavirus or whatever. They just think, they don't want to say a word. Just stay at home as long as we get our food supply. They're not stopping at that. It's gonna exponentially just keep snowballing into a bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger psyop until you're so fucked. Then they say, "Fuck you, we got you. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. You've been had." When you walk to the end of the restaurant, or you walk to the end of the theater, they removed all the tables and the chairs. You get to the back of the theater, they open the curtain, brick wall. That's what's up. Straight deceit, the age of deceit. That's what we're living. It doesn't make it feel any better knowing this, understanding it. I'm still being tortured now. Like they took the joy. Like I've been conditioned. I've been so traumatized that like nothing fucking phases me. Nothing. Like when they do psyops now, I think like some of them are me. It's like, wow, how did they do that? How do they know that? Or who's like, it's like being in a science fiction film. I'd be back. Anyway, I'll probably have like 4 views on this, but I hope anybody that does watch it, stay tuned, because I'm going to try to make some more, and then hopefully help anybody that listens to this, that like, if they take one thing I said and make it into a positive, or use it to their advantage, then it was worth it. All right. God bless.